Letters from the Contemporary Desert. There is a case to be made that all of life is wilderness in some way. As long as we exist in a world in which those we know and love suffer, in which the least of these are oppressed, in which our inability to see God face to face, or the reality of our own faces for that matter, necessitates our continued maturing in the faith, we walk the desert road. So long as we continue to write letters or send up letters in the form of prayer to the God we hope keeps watch with us, we make tracks in the desert. So long as we grapple with confusion, spiritual malaise, or the deep questions raised by the places of pain in our own lives and in the lives of those we love, we amble through the wilderness. And as long as we seek out retreats and spaces of respite, intentional and modern flights into the wilderness is a present and embodied reality. At best, what we can say is that some aspects of our lives are wilderness, while others are not. But I take the words of Walter Brueggemann to express the reality of life in today's world. The narrative of faith is characteristically about a journey in and through wilderness. Written during the COVID-19 pandemic, Brueggemann's work, A Wilderness Zone, is significant for the way it weaves biblical theology with the contemporary socio-political concerns of COVID-19, Black Lives Matter protests in the wake of Trumpism, and economic disparity supported by capitalism and the cheap labor that makes that very capitalism possible and sustainable. In some ways, the global pandemic highlighted what was already present among us, an unwillingness at the political level to engage with those different from ourselves, a weariness and xenophobia that drives our policies about immigration or boundary or border crossing of any kind, a mistrust of and even disgust for brown and black bodies and communities, and a denial of science rooted in mistrust of medical authority. Brueggemann's critique of our current socio-political moment is a reminder of at least two things. Sometimes we exist in a desert of our own making, and desert is not a concept relegated to the numinous or the spiritual, but is a descriptor of people's actual lives,